tried to evade, tried to push off, didn't get clear, holding the ball.
Kicks a poor one, goes to Hardwick, because Denham, Lucas, Pryor and Wellman have played every game for the Bombers this year, and they've had a heap of injuries. I suppose we're seeing just getting it now for the Brisbane Lions. Here's McAllister thrown to the ground. No free kick. Comes to Cockatoo Collins inside 50. He's a goal kick. It's a long bomb. He's kicked it. A great start for the Bombers. Which has been one of their strongest points. Somerville kicks the ball wide. The high flies Pryor. Good grab.
Gives himself some space. Bradshaw didn't mark this time. Looked as though he had it covered. Wellman. Kicked by Wellman. A high ball short of half forward. And well done, McAllister, the first gamer. Goes on with it. Kicks deep inside the 50 to the pocket. And Lloyd has the mark on the chest. Well done, McAllister.
Yes, it was. It was well played by Lloyd.
Matthew Lloyd, just 19 years of age, and in his third season, he just drills that from the pocket. What a kick.
As far as marking targets go.
Chris Danaher kicks, and Watson juggles a mark. Well done, Matthew Watson. The hand pass back to Ola Renshaw. Ball bouncing to half forward. Carousella taken down on the tackle by Chapman. No whistle on the play. Comes to McAllister. McCurry's centering kick. Lucas, unbelievable mark. Well, he played the contortionist then.
Another arm, but that is a good, you say they haven't got a marking option, all of a sudden they find one.
Bombers need this. Right in front, 35 metres out. Looks pretty good. Bombers fans happy. He can jump really taller than he is. A lot taller. Lucas takes the mark. Actually, he's taken more marks this year, Scott Lucas, than Matthew Lloyd. Centering kick to Denham. And Denham about 70 metres out from goal. Puts it up. Wants a mark on the forward line. Oh, Matthew Lloyd. Phenomenal mark. About fourth in line.
I thought that was very poor play by Richard Champion. Richard Champion here should have gone for the ball, but he said, where's Lloyd? And Lloyd was climbing on it.
Well, the Lions set up a 26-point lead, but the Bombers are coming back. Lloyd right in front, just 30 metres out. Drills it home. His second.
With 3 goals in about the first 4 minutes to the Lions, but all of a sudden, there's the general himself, Sheedy. Somerville. Lloyd's a high flyer, fantastic talent.
Yes, here's the player. Again, I thought Champion was looking for Lloyd. He was a bit unlucky because Dick Foss...
Well, there's a golden rule in football, Lee, and that is to play the ball on its merits. And that's what Lloyd certainly does. So from close in, he bangs through. He's third.
Was that in football or cricket? Play the ball on its merits.
That's in football. He's kicked 2 goals, so Hardwick, the pride of Springvale, from centre half back. Kicks long. Now, Cockatoo Collins has got 2 to beat, stays down, wins it, then hurries the ball down towards Lloyd. He's got it again. Quick hands, great play, gives it across to Carousel and he bangs it through. Because when he was with Sydney, he broke a bone in his neck in a surfing accident. It looked like his career was over. Came here to Brisbane. One season, had 6 operations on his groins and arms and legs. And he's just played the 60 games in the 8th season, so it's good to see him back playing AFL football. Chapman, as the ball punched away. Carousella, a real talent for the Bombers, and he's kicked it. Well, I suppose this year, there's a long kick. Hardwick does well, fantastic grab in front of Leppich. And the word at half-time is that the reason why Lynch was on the bench for so long, there's a terrific mark. Goes wide. That's a beautiful looking kick. Finds Chapman. Great tackling, great chasing. That was by McAllister. Berbakoff beats Lynch. Goes back to the half forward line. Lucas, too much carry on the ball. Now the race is on. Lucas with pace. Runs into the open goal. Should bang it through. The Bombers keep on coming.
Well, that is the biggest margin of the game. 34 points. And KB was just saying, don't write off the Bombers. They were 40 down at three-quarter time last week against Collingwood and got themselves in a winning chance, lost by 10 eventually. So they can come home. Hardwick. Moorcroft stays down. Good mark, Kransberg.
His 1990 was, in fact, his debut year.
So that's 8 seasons.
And from a set shot, I'm not sure about it. Goal. His first for the night. Indicate that they're likely to turn around and kick 5 goals to nothing to pinch the game. But you just never know. They did come home strongly last week against Collingwood. Somerville wins. Young puts it out in front. Denham on the 50. Inside 50. Back to Young. Goal will be handy. Barry Young's got it. So that's 2 in a row for the Bombers. Maybe they are mounting something.
Great ability to use the ball accurately as Scott Bamford.
Yeah, it's just his 9th senior game this year, so he doesn't look like he's a sort of player who's going to be in their best 21, but he's going to cement a spot for a finals berth, you'd reckon. Here goes Hardwick. Hand pass out in front of Moorcroft. Moorcroft off the left. Gets one back for the Bombers. Well, they've kicked 3 out of the last 4.
Three-quarter time.
Somerville edges out Clark. Matty Clark comes back very well. Young did well. Deep inside 50. Chance for Lloyd. Pops it over the top. Goal for Kransberg. No, he gives off. Moorcroft gets it. Two in the last quarter for Gary Moorcroft, and it's 17 the different.
Bombs the ball out of defence, kicks the ball back. O'Donnell from behind, the skipper, a high flyer. The cockatoo Collins.
Brisbane players just might have lost their matchups just quickly. Something I think Essendon did just when they had to really roll the dice to make up this margin.
So Wellman, this is a great kick off the boot, right on the goal line to Mark Lloyd. Tremendous kick by Wellman, and Lloyd, who has been kept very quiet since half-time by Alistair Lynch.
I think he just has to really be very careful, think his way through it. Well, he's come out very quick and kicked the goal.
He's got it. Got a ball game. He's kicked 4 goals. And Lee, that's one of the rules I'd like to see.
And what a fairy tale it would be if you debut in a game where the Bombers get up maybe by a point in a thriller. It could finish up that way. They're coming back hard at the Lions. Hardwick centres the ball. Michael Pryor marks. Hits the ground running. Inside 50. A goal will put them within a kick. And he's got it! The Bombers out of the blue.
Well, a testing time because for Johnny Northey, a loss tonight could spell the end of their dreams of being in the finals. Fletcher, Lloyd, the skipper O'Donnell. This is going to bounce through. It's a 4-point ball game again. A 7-goal last quarter so far to the Bombers. This clearance is so important, Drew.
Well, it's not a good bounce by the umpire. Dion Scott did pretty well eventually. Gowers gave it to O'Donnell, though. Cockatoo Collins thumps it as long as he can. Lloyd!
And great play by Cockatoo Collins, but 2 bad bounces, I agree, Lee.
Lloyd to put the Bombers in front. Would you believe it? His kick is there. Essendon in front. A stunned John Northey looks on. Can't believe it. 2.5 minutes to go. And Essendon in the last quarter have kicked 8 goals to 4. 22 seconds left, and the Bombers have the ball. Berbakoff. The Bombers have never won at the Gabba. They've lost their previous 4 visits here, and just when the Lions needed it to just about clinch a place in the finals, up come the Bombers, second last on the ladder, and they're going to roll them. Kick by Berbakoff, short of the goal square. Huge leap, mark to Barry, mark to Lloyd. Siren! Bombers have won it, but by how far? Out goes John Northey. disgusted. They've blown a 34-point lead in the last quarter.